Good morning, students. This video is for grade 6th, subject science, block 27, replenishing water. We are going to continue with LP2, that is transpiration and rain. So let's start, students. The aim of this lesson is to explain how transpiration plays a significant role in the formation of rain. The keyword is transpiration. The resources required are potted plant, weighing scale, water and clear plastic bag, S2 of volume book, notebook and Exceed content book. Make sure students that you collect all these resources before continuing with the video. Now for understanding the process of transpiration, we have to perform one experiment. Water the potted plant and weigh the plant using weighing scale. Record the day 1 mass in your notebook. Students, you have to saturate the potted plant with water and you have to take the weight of that potted plant on very first day. Then keep this plant whole day and next day take the weight again and note down the mass in your notebook. What did you observe in this experiment? The plant is lighter today than it was 2 days ago. Today we will find out why the weight of the same plant is different. Now the second experiment we are going to perform here. In this you have to cover 2-3 leaves with the plastic bag and tie it with the string and keep aside. What do you expect to see in the plastic bag after 2 days and why? Write your predictions in your notebook. Did your prediction match with what you observe now? Now see. What did you observe in the plastic bag in which the leaf is covered? Why are there water droplets in the plastic bag? So students, we observed water in the plastic bag of the second plant in which the leaves were covered. Only the leaves were covered with the bag. We can say that the water came from the leaves. Now your experimental setup will be looking like that. Picture, you have to take one plant and you have to cover only 3 or 4 leaves with the plastic bag. Some water is collected here which is clearly indicating that the water is coming from the leaves which are tied in the plastic bag. And this picture is showing the experiment to demonstrate transpiration process. What is the process of releasing water from leaves called? Why was the weight of the first plant that was covered except its leaves less than its previous weight? So now see, the process of losing water from leaves is called transpiration. The weight of plants were different because the plant had lost some water through its leaves. How does transpiration happen? Why do leaves transpire? So students, leaves have small openings called stomata on its surfaces. When the stomata open, some water is released and gets evaporated into the air. Leaves transpire so that more water is pulled up into the plant from the roots. How does transpiration help in the formation of rain? Which season of the year do plants transpire the most and the least? How does the number of trees affect transpiration? So let's find the answers. The more the transpiration, the more the water vapor in the air and the more the rainfall that replenishes fresh water on the earth. Plants transpire more in the summer because of hot and dry air. When the humidity level on the moisture in the air is higher, plants transpire less. Thus, plants transpire least during the rainy season. Plants transpire most in areas with many trees as they will release more water through transpiration and more water vapor will be available in the sky for condensation and formation of rain. Fewer trees would mean lesser number of leaves, thus lowered rate of transpiration. So, what affects transpiration? Some factors such as increased temperature, decrease the humidity, increases wind, increased soil moisture, and type of plant increases the rate of transpiration. Now, what we learned today? We learned that transpiration is taken place from the leaves as they contain some small openings called stomata on their surfaces. And if more and more transpiration occur, more and more water vapor will go up in the sky and they will again come back in the form of rain. So the areas with more number of trees having more rate of transpiration, and it will have more rainfall also. Now try to answer this question given in the quiz. What happens during transpiration and after transpiration? Now this is the picture of S2 of volume book. We will just discuss this and after that you complete your work. Complete the sentence. Transpiration is a process in which. So students, I think you will be able to complete this sentence. Transpiration is a process of loss of water from the surface of leaves through the tiny pores called stomata. Now the second question is, label the picture and describe how transpiration helps in the formation of rain. So again, it's a very simple thing. As you can see that sunlight is there. So through this heat of sun, the leaves of the plant will transpire. They will lose some water from the surfaces which will go up, and the water in cool condition get condensed and turn into the water droplets which is stored in the clouds, and again it will come back in the form of rain. So you just label all the parts given in the picture. Now question number 3, part A. Why does it rain more in areas that have many trees? So just now I discussed this. If more number of trees are there, more number of leaves will be there. If number of leaves are more, then the small openings present on the surface of leaves called stomata will be also more in number. And therefore the loss of water from these openings will be more. If more water will be lost in the form of water vapor, it will goes up in the sky. It get condensed as very low temperature is present. After condensation, it will convert into water droplets, and through the clouds again it will come back in the form of rain. Now part B. Where do plants transpire less? So the rate of transpiration decreases if more amount of humidity is present in the atmosphere. So in rainy season, the rate of transpiration of plants decreases. So students, now you will be able to complete your volume book questions. So finish your S2 from your volume book and complete your practice questions from the Exceed content book. Thank you students. Have a great day.